What's up? As always, Matt here with Hanley Gaming. And it's that time of the month again. No, not that time of the month. Yeah, that time of the month when PlayStation gives all its PlayStation Plus subscribers 2 more free games to play. Now, I'm making it my mission to download all the games and let you know what I think. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. I'm going to let you know if I think they're worth downloading or not. Whether they be AAA titles or indie titles. I'll let you know what my honest opinion, what I think about them. Now, before we get started, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification button so you never miss an upload. Now, it's February 2019 and the 2 free games are Hitman the Complete First Season and For Honor. Now, I'm going to start off with Hitman the Complete First Season. I'll be completely honest, before I start, I am biased towards this game. I absolutely love it. I love the Hitman series. It's made by IO Interactive, and it is a stealth game. It's an open sandbox stealth game, but still a stealth game. You can go in guns blazing if you want, but you'll die very quickly. Because the guards on the levels are, a lot of the time, carrying fully automatic assault rifles and shotguns. So, you're not going to fare too well. But what you can do is you can use your environment to your advantage. Different opportunities reveal themselves while you're playing, and it might be during a discussion between 2 NPCs. Oh, this structure here is not safe. Oh, interesting. There's challenges that you can look at, and they'll give you hints at certain ways that you can kill them, whether it be, drowning them in their own vomit after poisoning them with rat poison, or killing them just with your garrote. You find a way to get secluded with them. Also included is elusive targets. So the elusive targets, they're time-sensitive missions where you only have one shot. You do it, you die, you're done. Can't do it again. If you fail the mission, you can't do it again. And I don't know the time interval between it, but if you miss that, there's a timer. If you miss the opportunity to do that, a new one will come up and you cannot do that last one. It's gone forever. You can only do the new ones. There's also escalations, where, just like the title suggests, it gets harder as you progress. So there's many for each level, and there's 5 stages to each escalation. You start off very simple, kill this one guy using any disguise, which, you can also change disguises in this game if you want to wear. You can disguise yourself as, if there's a plumber, you can disguise yourself as a plumber in the level. Gardeners. Whatever is in that level, a lot of them you can disguise yourself, but there's going to be these, they're called enforcers, I believe. They have white dots on their head, and they can see right through your disguise. So don't get caught around them. They'll tell the guards, and they'll be on you in 2 seconds. So yeah, the escalations, say the 3rd or 4th stage of it might be, when it was just kill them in any way with any disguise. It might say, kill them dressed as a mechanic using a fire axe. Okay, it just made it very difficult, right? But if you do the escalations, then just like doing the challenges and different opportunities, you'll unlock mastery levels. With mastery levels, you unlock for that level new starting areas with the appropriate disguise, and new areas where you can smuggle more items in that you didn't put in your loadout. So it adds replayability. As well, you unlock more items, and when you unlock the items, they're not only available on that level, they're available on all levels. So that's a great plus there, and it adds different ways to play different levels. So when you unlock explosive devices, or you unlock poisons, or different types of guns. Now, my honest opinion is this a game that you should download? Definitely. You might not like it if you're not into stealthy games, but again, you can try to go in guns blazing if you want. Not going to end well for you, but again, I think this is a great game. Second game, For Honor. It's made by Ubisoft. in this game, it pits Vikings and knights in shining armor and samurai all against each other, and they're all trying to kill each other. Yeah, it's great. Single player mode has 3 chapters. One chapter is the knights, then there's Vikings, then there's samurai. And you play against AI opponents. Then there's multiplayer mode where there's duels and there's like siege battles. Duels are one-on-one, you versus another player, and sieges are, or whatever, I forget what they're called. They're basically sieges. It's 4-on-4, so 4 people against 4 other people, human players. What I do like and what I don't like about this game. Well, what I do like is it's an interesting combat system. When you're fighting grunts, it's not very interesting, and you just spam the attack button. It's very much like Dynasty Warriors. 2 or 3 hits, they're down. If they have a shield, sometimes it'll take an extra couple hits, and then their shield explodes and they die. And that just stays the same with all the grunts. Like, those archers, you run up, go to the archers, start attacking them, they're done. Okay, now the archers are done, your archers come in. Okay, and then you run down, and say you're on a level where you have to attack this battering ram that's trying to break into your city. Okay, which is a multiplayer thing that I did. I was on the winning team, by the way. So you run down, you start attacking all their grunts, and then they're all dead, and then your grunts are attacking the battering ram. Okay, then the human players come. Human players and the AI heroes on single player, they're completely different from the grunts. You have to actually lock onto them. So you hold the L2 to lock on. So you're locked onto your target. Alright. Now, the battle system. It's the right analog stick, the left one you use to move around. The right analog stick you use to control your stance. So there's either left stance, high stance, right stance, and then you use either a light attack, which is quick and doesn't do as much damage, or a heavy attack, which is slower but does more damage. All your attacks use stamina. Now, if you say attack high and they choose the right stance, then you're going to damage them. If they choose the high stance when you attack high, they automatically block you. There's also a dodge option. You hit the dodge button in any direction, you dodge in that direction. And there's also shield break. If you land it, then you knock them off balance, and then you can either attack them or do the shield break again, and you'll throw them in a direction. So either backwards or to the left or right. Now if you throw them into spikes, you'll, I'm guessing, kill them because you impale them, or you throw them in fire to do some damage, or throw them off a ledge. If it's a high ledge, then you kill them. If it's a low ledge, then you can jump from above and attack them. So I like that about the game. It's different than other action games. I also liked how brutal it can be sometimes, because again, you can throw them into spikes, or you throw them up against the wall, you knee them in the face, or there's some brutal executions which are pretty cool to watch. And they're very simple to pull off. You either hit square or triangle when they're pretty well dead. You'll have like say you're a Viking and you have a big axe, you'll have it like embedded in their like neck or chest area, and they're down on their knees, and then you hit one of those buttons pretty quick, because if you don't, then they just like drop over dead. But if you hit like square or triangle, you'll do like an execution on them, which is pretty cool. Now, what I don't like about the game, I don't like the combat system. I know I just said I like the combat system, but what I liked about it was, with it being different, I don't like about it the fact that it doesn't evolve. Once you've finished the tutorial, you've got the combat system down. It doesn't change at all. It doesn't add to it. So yeah, it keeps it simple so it doesn't get confusing, but there's nothing to it. It's the same thing over and over and over. Whether you're fighting grunts and just doing the light attacks or heavy attacks, that's it. Or you're fighting the other players and you choose your stance, you attack, dodge, or you do a shield break. That's it. That's all the combat. It doesn't change. There's not like a bunch of different game modes where you have to play in a different style. No, you just go and attack your opponents. It will send you to attack. For instance, the siege that I was doing. The attacking players had to just wait for the battering ram, kill my guys, and kill us, while they wait for the battering ram to break down the gates. we had to kill them to try to do damage before they break down all the gates. To damage the battering ram so it can't be used anymore. That was the game. That's it. You just go around killing each other over and over and over. It's the same thing. And I found that to be boring after a while. And it wasn't a long while. It was a quick while. It's so repetitive that I didn't enjoy it after a while. So, do I think this game is worth downloading? Some people will love it, some people will hate it. If you like action games and you think it's interesting, then download it. I'm not going to keep it. I'm going to delete it off my system because I don't like it. I tried it, not for me. If you think it looks interesting or sounds interesting, try it. If not, then it's definitely not for you and I wouldn't download it. But whether you download the games or not, remember to always add it to your library because you never know when you might want to download it. Maybe in 2 months you might have a friend that says, hey, have you ever tried For Honor? You're like, no, but I have it in my library. Oh, you want to play it? Sure. Download it and play with your friend. You don't like it, delete it. You like it, keep it, right? It's up to you. So if you like this video, again, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification button so you never miss an upload, and leave a comment. Tell me if you've downloaded these games, or if you've even played them in the past. If you like these games, if you don't like the games, if you agree or disagree with my stance on these games. Let me know in the comments below. I read all comments and I try to reply to all comments. So until next time, later.